No, I guess it was like 2 days that since he joined, because like the first day wouldn't really count as like day one of being in the club.
Thank you.
I raised my hand over my head in a wave as I left down the hallway. This new task at hand isn't exactly a burden to me, it actually feels like a new responsibility bestowed upon me. That sounds dramatic, but I've never really was the type of... You don't need the I've. I never really was the type of person to be involved so much with others that people would ever need my help in anything. I head outside and for once see the school grounds completely empty. I guess I really was in there with Monica for a while. I didn't see Sayori back inside, nor do I see her out here, so she really must have went home. Now that I think about it, Monica acted really weird when I read her poem. Was she embarrassed by it? No, that's dumb. She's the one who's always encouraging everyone to be confident about these things, and she didn't seem uneasy when we started talking about it. When I went to pick her poem up from the ground, she sort of squeaked. Oh, she thought I was going to flick her skirt or something. God damn it. I slammed the palm of my hand against my forehead as I paced out through the gates. My own embarrassment, another S, chasing me the way. Once I got home, I changed out of my uniform and tossed myself onto the couch, ready to bask in my natural habitat. Or so I thought. Once I grabbed my phone, the darkened screen reflected a face that screamed for productivity. I came home after a long day of school, yet my body still feels like it's not done enough. I guess it hasn't adapted to the lack of workout routines ever since I came back. Workout can't be one word. That's the problem, then. I should keep a lookout for a gym or something, since I never trusted myself to keep a routine at home, but for now. When the thought is there, I should follow through with it. My god, this guy really is a square. He likes working out. Who in this day and age likes working out? Who? Man, I was really fired up to do this. I didn't even notice how dark it had gotten until I was done with some sit-ups. I went through all my routines rather slowly, but a few rounds made me break a sweat instantly. I should probably get something to eat, then take a shower. Or, wait, do I take a shower first and then eat?
So what do you and Monica talk about?
Don't worry about it.
What? That's not an answer.
Sure it is, it's just one you didn't want to hear.
But I want to know!
Sorry, can't do that. It's related to Monica's announcement she has for Mondays. I can't spill anything if she hasn't.
Come on, just one hint.
Pass.
You didn't even think about it!
And I can do it all day. Now come on, if we run late today, I'm never making you pancakes again.
Huh?
I tap her forehead and start jogging.
Wait, you don't mean that!
Sayori and I reached school on time and part ways when I told her I'm headed for the vending machine. I don't think it's healthy, but the last drink I got from here really struck my taste buds. I couldn't wait till break to get it. By the time I neared the stairs, a good majority of students have already gotten to their class. But once I turn the corner, I find a student at the machine, leaning against the glass of it while he's busy on his phone. I walk up to him. Hey, could you move? I need to grab something. He seems to purposely be ignoring me. Hello? Screw off already. You got lunch break to grow a gut. Dude, it's 3 steps to the left. He suddenly throws himself off the vending machine and stares me down with a stern look. You got a problem there, punk? A problem up there, punk? He shoves me and then attempts to grab me by the collar, but I push him back in time. I stand there for a moment, then sigh to myself. Fine, let me try this again. Get the fuck out of my way! Don't bully Canon MC Silhouette. Classes go by like a breeze, and it's already time for club meetings, lower cases. As the other students began to leave for the door, I stay back for a bit and dig through my bag, looking for my manga I snuck in today. If Natsuki and I continue parfait girls as quickly as we did yesterday, I can read a few of my own series with her too. Sure enough, I find it hidden deep within the abyss, then nod to myself before zipping up my bag. I glance around the room before finally leaving. I don't see Kotonoha around. She must have left already, but it feels strange to not see her here when I'm leaving. I guess she did it a lot in my first week that I got used to it quick.
Did you hear about what happened this morning? With the guy from class 2A getting beaten up? Yeah, he was missing a tooth too. Someone from his class said he wouldn't say who did it and kept trying to convince everyone that he fell down the stairs.
He's obviously lying, but who the hell could beat down a guy that big?
Ah. Come down, what the hell? Get out, this is girl talk.
As I head down the hallway, I think about this new quest of mine. I offered help on my own, but the task at hand is so specific I don't know how I'm even going to approach it. Both Natsuki and Yuri have obvious stage fright, so the logical idea would be to help them get over it by putting them on the spot? What? No, that would just become part of the preparation Monica has planned for the festival. Preparation with an A, not preparation. I guess I could have a lead to help them out once Monica gives more details on what our activity even is. Once I reach the club room, I reach for the door, but it swipes away from my fingertips. So, Yuri stands there, completely frozen with a pitcher in hand. She hasn't moved at all, let alone taken a breath. Maybe it's because of the shock. Or maybe because our noses are almost touching at this distance. I quickly step aside, allowing Yuri to break from her panic and step out. Sorry about that.
It's all right. I'll be right back.
I watch Yuri pace down the hall, barely picking up her feet as she moved. Scratching the back of my head, I wonder if I'm going to have to explain what that scare was about in the club or not as I head inside. I was monologuing. Once I enter the room, I try to look around the room.
Hallie, you're here!
Sayori jumps at me out of nowhere like a viper and locks her hands around my arm, pouncing in place like a puppy as she did. Geez, you scared the life out of me. What's with the energy, though? I've been coming here for days already.
Well, today just feels special.
How so?
I don't know.
I admire the positivity.
And that's one of the reasons she's our vice president. Sayori does know how to keep the environment bright and full of positive energy. It even helps us work better and harder on our activities. Hear that, Hallie? I'm going to make you feel happy whether you like it or not.
Sayori raises her hands like claws and hisses at me, to which I respond with a tap on her nose. She made it sound more like you're a totem rather than a member.
Well, she does feel like a lucky charm in the club.
I am very thankful none of them noticed me flinch when Yuri started talking. I didn't even notice her walk in. How quiet are her feet? I take a quick look around the room and even eye the closet? Why the even? Not.
No, she's usually one of the first ones here.
Huh, wonder what's keeping her. Eventually, all of us disperse to our own activities, which include me sitting at my desk and reading my book. Though yet again, I find myself unable to focus because my mind keeps fussing over Natsuki. It's only been 5 minutes. I shouldn't be worrying this much already. But what if she's in trouble, or even...
Sorry I'm late. I got stuck helping out our teacher with moving her stuff from room to room.
There really was nothing to worry about then. I slip in a bookmark and close my book as Natsuki approached me. Hey, Shori.
Hey, dummy, what you reading?
Just a book I picked up from the library a while ago. That doesn't mean I'm going to drop reading manga with you. I just have this to keep myself busy.
So, you're reverting back to a bookworm.
Hey, what's wrong with me reading a book? Is this not a literature club? Whatever, or no.
Whatever, it's not like I was waiting to read with you. We won't even...
Oh, no, you don't. We're reading whether you like it or not.
That's not what I meant. We won't be able to read today anyway because it's Friday.
Is something special happening today? Before I could even get a response, I suddenly hear the desks behind me being dragged across the floor. I turn around and find the source to be Yuri and Sayori arranging a few desks together to form a large table, followed by a few chairs. Once they're done, Yuri heads back to the closet and passes by an electric kettle I just noticed resting on the bookshelf.
Go on, Hallie.
What's up with all this? I head over and sit on the right first seat, followed by Sayori, who plops down on the chair opposite me, or opposite to mine.
This is what we call our small cheat day.
Huh? Soon Monica joins us and sits at the head of the table.
With how our usual club time goes, we decided to keep things less professional on Fridays. It's nothing special. We sit together and talk about the whole week while also sharing interesting stories. And what better way to spend idle chit-chat than with a cup of tea?
Yuri sets down a complete tea set on the table. Its entire decor is really fancy, with the golden rims and purple spirals covering the white body of both the cups and teapot. Oh yeah, I saw you drinking some tea yesterday, too. The teachers let you keep a whole tea set in here?
Yes, we did get permission from them. It was easy to convince them that it was a needed luxury. After all, a hot cup of tea goes well with a good book. The warmth keeps your mind at ease and helps you dive deeper into the wonders of a good story.
I may not be a tea person, but that's very true. I usually spent my time reading with a cup of hot chocolate as a kid, but as time went on, it transitioned into coffee. It really keeps that calm atmosphere stable, no matter the weather or time.
Well, then I suppose you can try to give oolong a try once in a while. It is what I have for today.
I'll give it a shot then.
Wow, you two really like to intimidate our other members, huh? I might just have both of you be the mascots of the club. I wasn't. I'm thinking everyone here is greatly talented.
I think everyone here is really talented?
I'm only teasing.
I take it as a compliment more than anything.
So what? You're saying we should be intimidated because we don't read as much as you?
Hey, what you got there, Shorty? I try to save myself by changing the subject to the foil-wrapped tray in Natsuki's hand. With a heavy humph, Natsuki places the tray at the center of the table and undoes the foil.
Probably my best work so far. Ta-da! Voila!
Natsuki lifts the foil to reveal 5 colorful cupcakes, all decorated in a way to look like a different animal.
These look amazing, Natsuki. They're so cute. You seem to have put in a lot of effort into these.
You seem to have put a lot of effort. Don't need this in.
The sweet smell hit me in an instant. Jeez, you haven't even tried them yet. You're already shouting its praise.
Possessor, don't need the apostrophe. It is praise.
Just hurry up and take them. You'll know which one is yours.
Apostrophe before the E, because it's M, or it's them, and you took the TH off. What does it even mean when you put it at the end? The cupcake display an actual color scheme by which each girls take theirs.
I'm guessing the green one is mine. Oh, it has a foxtrot on it too. It's so adorable. That took a lot more chocolate syrup than I hoped. Ooh, mine's a red bubby. What are the ears made out of? Just some half-cut cookies. What? So I get bonus cookies on my cupcake? You're the best, Natsuki. Mine seems to be a bird of some sort. There was so much detailing I could have done. It's a raven. Just take my word for it. Shut up!
I laugh as I take mine from the tray, while also eyeing the last one, which is obviously Natsuki's, considering the pink color and cat face. Mine is a dark blue cupcake with a symbol drawn on it. It's an insignia from one of the first book series I read for myself. From the corner of my eye, I see Natsuki looking in my direction very intently. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I don't think much about it, and take a large bite. An explosion of sweetness greets my taste buds as my eyes go wide for a second. The inside of the cupcake was filled with melted dark chocolate, which countered the main flavor of the frosting, but I loved it. This tastes amazing! Thanks, Natsuki. This is the best cupcake I've had in ages. Forgive me, Mother, for your godly baking skills have been defeated by a loli.
Don't just yell like that, you weirdo!
It's even my favorite color, too. Aw, you remembered.
No, I didn't! I just ran out of colors. This was totally random!
Sure.
So good!
Sarah, you're gonna spit crumbs into my teacup. Stop talking.
Sure!
Siri almost chokes and starts coughing out a few pieces of her cupcake. Monica and I showed more concern for our tea as we both lift them off the table in time. The remainder of this small tea party consisted of Natsuki yelling at Sayori and the rest of us enjoying our food, talking over a few things regarding school and interesting facts about it that I wasn't aware of. I had a lot of fun with this simple activity. I got to know the girls more and also found out I'm not as socially awkward as I used to be. Our fun was short-lived, however. It was time to call it a day and head home. I helped Sayori put back desks to their respective spots while Yuri went out to wash her tea set. Since it was time to leave, the rest of us grabbed our bags and ready to do so, but I decided to take this time to talk to Natsuki.
What?
How did you remember?
What are you talking about, you weirdo?
You know, I mean the symbol on my cupcake. You know, comma, I mean this. Yeah. It was from a storybook I read so long ago. Long before I even met you. So how, did you read it yourself before or something?
but can we talk about it another time?
The look she's giving me radiates genuine worry. She really doesn't want to talk about this. But what's difficult about it? She must have seen me read the title from afar when watching me or something. We were in the same class in school, and that was usually where I read that book in my pastime. Wait, hold on a second. Where I read that book in my... Well, no, it wouldn't be pastime this time. It would be your free time. Yeah. Regardless, I decided to comply and drop the topic. If you say so. But you have to admit one thing.
What?
The rest of the cupcake.
Seriously?
Yup.
Ah! Yes, I chose the blue color for you specifically. I remembered that it was your favorite color. Even the dark chocolate inside, which was only in yours. You happy now?
Absolutely. I'll even consider it a warming up award.
But I already...
Excuse me. Is Hallie in this club room?
Oh, for God's sake. Hey, man, you punched a guy. You gotta go answer for your crimes. End. I guess you mean end of demo, not necessarily end of mod. Ah, welcome to the Void, player. Seeing you here means that you have reached the end of this short demo. Sorry about the darkness. I've been stuck in here myself for a while now. I don't know how this happened or how I got here, but that's not important. I'll keep it simple and just say, thank you for giving this demo a chance and playing it till the end. I will be honest, I didn't even expect this project to even become a project. But strangely, this small test grew into something that took 4 months to make and became my first ever mod. Whether it's good or bad isn't up to me, but to you. I'm open to any/every means of feedback I may receive, and plan on working... Well, is there any point in me proofreading this? And plan on working with the advice when I continue this mod in the future. I do absolutely intend to continue this. That is until any inconvenience decides to break those plans. Until then, thank you again, and I shall see you in the next installment. Well, there we go. It seems that is it for now for Heartstruck. I did download their Chapter 1 teaser, but I don't really get it, because it's like, wouldn't this be Chapter 1, or is this just like, would this be considered the prologue now? And if so, it's really long as a prologue. But whatever. The nature of it doesn't really matter. The point is, I'm going to see what the Chapter 1 teaser is about. I'm not sure how much we'll get out of that, but that's going to be next, and that is going to do it for now. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with more Doki Doki. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.